think and our right to speak as we wish. And of course, we all know that there are efforts right now to silence free speech in this country. We've probably, most of us have heard of the fairness doctrine, where they're trying to silence the conservative talk show hosts, and they don't want any opposition voices out there in the media at all. They own most of the media, but the AM talk shows, the conservative talk shows, Michael Savage, Rush Limbaugh, they want to silence any opposition there is in this country. And then, of course, their next target would be the internet. And I think we all feel it's just a matter of time. So how are we going to act like a man? How are we going to do what we need to do as free patriots, as free people, as children of God, made in the image of God, given unalienable rights to our lives, our liberty, our property? What are we going to do against these criminals? What can we do? And I've done much research over my lifetime and much study of this subject. I have refused to be just one of the sheeple. I have never been one to just go along with whatever I was told. And I questioned, even at an early age, I questioned a lot of what the supposed people in authority told us, were telling us. And I've seen a lot on the internet, and a lot on YouTube, and a lot of websites, and a lot of places. We have patriots, we have the Sons of Liberty, we have militia organizations, we have a lot of people who are just sick and tired of the status quo, who are waking up. We have the angry young men and the educated young women who know that what our politicians and our government is doing is not good for the children. It's not good for our families. It's not good for our future. It threatens everything that we, as Americans, true Americans, have believed in for generations. So what are we going to do? And I see so many, there's so much good out there, that there's so many good organizations. We even have a party in this country which I had never even heard of until 6 months ago, when I stumbled across it on the internet, called the Constitution Party, which, if you read their platform, is identical to the Founding Fathers' platform. They're a political party who is just demanding that we get back to the rule of law in this country. But of course, they're completely ignored by the mainstream media, by the elites, and they're totally out. They're never mentioned even in the mainstream media. But they actually had a candidate for president this last election, and it's sad. It's sad. It really is to me. In this country, it's sad that a party called the Constitution Party can't draw any more attention than they have. And it just goes to show you that a lot of the problem is simply the people in this country. What has happened to the people in this country? If there weren't so many sheeple, if there weren't so many people demanding radical socialism in this country, we wouldn't be in the shape that we're in today. I honestly don't know what we're going to do. But I believe in several things. I believe that we need to unite, number one. If it's under the Constitution Party, If it's under a candidate like Ron Paul, maybe Jesse Ventura for vice president, I don't know, somebody who's independent and who believes in the Constitution, who believes in freedom, who believes in liberty, who won't be corrupted by the powers that be. That's the kind of people we need, but we need leaders and we need to unite. And I truly believe we need to get back to God, because that's what made this nation great in the first place, and that is what this country was founded on, is the principles that are in the Bible. The Constitution Party is largely a Christian party. At least it's founded on Judeo-Christian principles, which is exactly what our Constitution was founded on. And somehow we need to get back to the idea that there are certain rights that cannot be taken away by man. We have to get back to those principles. We have to get back to the principles of the rule of law. And until we do, and until we are able to unite against the forces of darkness and against the forces of evil in this country, I don't know how much of a chance we stand. And a lot of people are brainwashed in this country, and a lot of people are misled, and a lot of people are dragging us down the wrong path. It's not just the elites at the top. There are a lot of people who voted for Obama, who believe in what he's doing. And maybe they're misled. Maybe they just don't know really what's going on. Maybe they just can't see. And maybe they want the same things he does. I don't know. But I know this, that it's not going to come easy. If we're going to stop what's going on in this country, it's not going to come easy. And every one of us is going to have to make up our mind where we draw the line. How far can they push us before we say enough is enough? And every one of us has to make that decision. Well, I know I'm rambling, but I'm just throwing out these ideas. I'll have more to come. Peace on the New World Order.